Hello, and welcome to Midweek Meditation. My name is Amy Ward Brimmer, and I'm hosting here from Way Opens Wellness, where I teach meditation, mindfulness, do body work, somatic release, Alexander technique, and in general, work for learning and healing of all kinds. And November is a month of gratitude. In fact, a week from Saturday, this month's free webinar is called Resilient Well-Being Through Gratitude or with Gratitude, because what we learn by practicing gratitude is that our health improves, along with many, many other things. So today, I'm just going to lead us in a very basic, general, Vipassana meditation, insight meditation, like usual, but we'll focus on gratitude. We'll be concentrating on things, people, circumstances for which we're grateful and that we appreciate. So wherever you are, whether you're live on Facebook in the Way Opens community group or you're practicing with the recording, please feel free to relax. Yeah. And setting down really anything that you've been doing and putting aside anything that's waiting for you to work on in a few minutes, and really secluding yourself for maybe 15 minutes, just 15 minutes out of your whole day to sit and be with yourself. So relaxing into an upright position. You can lie down and do this too and just listen, but it's a lot easier to stay awake and alert when we're upright. So I'm just sitting at my desk. I just stopped what I was doing and I'm sitting at my desk, and maybe take a minute to look around the space you're in, see where you are. As you do, if something catches your eye that you feel gratitude for, that you're feeling appreciative of, or something that you just really like and appreciate, you might pause there for a minute. When I look over, I'm seeing my skeleton model, Billy Bones, in his Phillies shirt and cap, because go Phillies, right? So I'm grateful that the Phillies are winning right now. So just looking around wherever you are, we're just going to start where we are, and there's probably something that you can appreciate. Yeah. And then as you're ready, if you'd like to close your eyes, that might help you turn inward, or you can just have a soft downward gaze. And maybe take a couple of deep breaths. That might help you rebalance, be a little more aware of how your body is right now as you're sitting. And as you're feeling the breath moving in and out of your body, maybe appreciating that. Just take a full breath in through the nose, sigh it out through your mouth. Do that again a couple more times. And then allow the breathing to resume in its natural pace. Maybe you can appreciate this unique reflex, the breathing reflex, because we can control the breath. We can choose to direct how we breathe, like we just did, intentionally breathing in and out. We can hold our breath. We can count for our breaths. But we also can leave the breath alone. Not do anything at all in particular. And rest the attention on this natural in and out, this inflow of air and this release back out again. Appreciating clean air to breathe, functioning lungs and a respiratory system, a functioning nervous system that regulates the breath, so that this body right now is actually just breathing itself. And continuing to settle the attention into the body. Just beginning from a very simple place of feeling the ground below, the support of Earth's gravity. And the ability to let go of unnecessary tension in this body. Letting go into the support of the seat you're in. And you might take a moment or two to be grateful for your ability to rest for a few minutes like this. Not everybody has the capacity to meditate. Not everybody has the life circumstances that allow even a few minutes of rest like this. But we do. So just appreciating the will and the privilege to meditate. And really, when we settle in like this, we're just allowing everything to be as it is. So maybe being grateful for the ability to let go of an agenda right now. So we're clearly directing our attention to what's happening in the present moment, in the here and now. But that's all that's necessary. So can we appreciate it? Can it be a relief to simply be with things in the body, heart, and mind, just as they are? And so even before we begin to concentrate on specific people or things that we're grateful for, just feeling some appreciation and gratitude for the ability to practice and our devotion that's showing up as these few minutes of meditating. Let's start with our own good hearts. If you'd like to just rest a hand right in the middle of the chest, if that feels okay to you. If it doesn't, it's fine. No need to do this, but sometimes making this contact through touch deepens the connection to this good heart. We each are living with goodness, the goodness of our own nature. Quakers believe that there is that of God in every person. And Buddhists talk about the Buddha nature. And so the ability to be grateful, to feel grateful and express our gratitude is innate. It's built right into us. It's part of who we are. It's part of what it is to be human. So just appreciating your own good human heart, even knowing all the flaws, even knowing that we're each a work in progress with more growth and more change, still fundamentally, this is a good heart. And appreciating that as you breathe. So now just begin to observe whatever comes to mind when you choose to turn toward what you're grateful for, not even knowing what it is, perhaps. We're really focusing on what we often take for granted, the happiness or good fortune that we experience. So it could be a person or a circumstance. There could be a recent event for which you're grateful, or maybe it's a memory that's coming to mind. Just simply as we sit quietly now, allowing whatever arises, let it all float to the surface, like watching a passing parade of things that you might be grateful for. Just beginning by allowing it all to emerge. And then see if there's something that seems prominent, that really grabs your attention, or that evokes a strong emotional response. Choose just one specific thing, person, place, event, condition that you appreciate. And let this be as clear in your mind as possible. So if it's a person, see them very clearly. Perhaps see them in the circumstance for which you're grateful, or see them in a place that you usually share together. If it's a circumstance or an event, let all the details of it be as clear in your heart mind as possible. And as you contemplate this, begin to feel what happens in the heart, in the body. Just holding this person or thing in mind with gratitude does something, and just beginning to feel the effects of that. You might be able to actually feel the thankfulness in your tissues, in the organs of your body, deep inside you. Or it might be an energetic shift that you're aware of, a warming of the heart, a relaxation, or a vibration that begins. Maybe something just relaxes somewhere in your face, in your belly, in your back. It's almost like a vitality or a clarity begins to emerge when we hold in mind what we're authentically thankful for. See if these feelings can feel good. Gratitude feels good. And stay with this. And if it's a person that you're feeling grateful for, picture yourself thanking them. You can silently repeat phrases to yourself, imagining how you would say thank you to this person, or express why you're grateful for their presence in your life. If it's a set of circumstances or a single event that's evoking your gratitude, just say to yourself what it is that you're grateful for. So, for instance, I'm feeling very grateful for my garden. It's an aspect of my life that I really value and love. And so I'm aware of the many reasons I'm grateful, or the aspects, the characteristics of this garden that feed me, for which I'm thankful, that feed me spiritually. So you can just not only bring it to mind, but begin to list ways, recognize ways and reasons for your gratitude. If coming up with the right words is causing tension or stress, just drop that and just feel into the vibration of gratitude, or perhaps allow colors or images to inform why you're so grateful for this specific person or circumstance. And again, really see if you can feel, sense in the body, as well as in your heart and mind, where gratitude lives. How does it express itself in a sensory way? When we can feel, not just conceive of, but really feel and sense our own capacity for gratitude and the good feelings that come along with it, we're training ourselves, we're training our minds to recognize thankfulness. Savor these feelings of gratitude. Let them nourish you. And if your eyes are closed, you can open them, lift your gaze, and we'll bring this gratitude contemplation to a close for today. It's easy to forget what we're blessed by. It's easy to forget to be thankful because there's so much coming at us all the time that's negative and challenging and upsetting. The more that's the case, the more this gratitude practice is a skillful way to get better at appreciating in the moment rather than after the fact the blessings that come our way, the things that support us, that we really are thankful for. And I'm thankful for you, and I appreciate the time that you've spent in practice with me today. Hope to see you again at our next midweek meditation. Be well. Have a great day.